It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we get to watch Nico Collins. He rises when it matters most, and he comes in third in the NFL in touchdown receptions. It's the Texans and the Jags, and it comes your way next.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and the rankings, they don't matter to him very much. I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish number one, including himself.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw yet again here. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
The numbers on the ground for Pierce last week.
19 carries, 58 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air, or maybe change up how you establish a run game.
That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now here's a throw that's complete. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
Back to the ground with Pierce.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Stroud on 3rd down now.
And it is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Nico Collins.
Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Texans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes the score 7-0.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
So here are the Jags now set to get their first drive.
They're led by the #1 overall pick of the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Straight ahead, ETN. And this will be a Jaguars first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. throw it with Lawrence. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. ETN on the toss right.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there. Now they'll be looking at a third down.
On third down, Lawrence. The tally there, -8 yards. Leads to fourth down as well.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Here's Stroud. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Stroud sets up the play action.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jordan. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it's second down.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Short throw into the hands of Jordan.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Play action. Stroud now. That is caught. And he is going to have a Texans first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Stroud. That is caught by Dell.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Now Stroud.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Brevin Jordan
with touchdown number 12 on the year.
And the Texans lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Hey, look at the defense for these Texans.
It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the number 1 overall offense in the league.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Now Lawrence.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Jalen Carter
racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
On now to punt, here's Bradley Pinion.
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line.
And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our people.
Stroud is hit and the ball is loose. And the Jags grab it.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
Taken at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Stroud now on 1st and 10. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At the 31-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. Short throw into the hands of Jordan.
That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a 1st down. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Stroud. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down.
Asante Samuel on the coverage.
Again, it's Stroud. This one left side caught by Collins.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 20-yard line.
And Stroud now to throw. And he's got Jordan complete right side.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 13-yard line.
Stroud looking to throw.
Got a man and he hits him in stride.
And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Jordan. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
The throwing again is Stroud.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Nico Collins.
His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season.
And the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And it's now 21-7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Jalen Carter able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in his first half of football. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25.
They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth.
And here's Bradley Pinion now.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And take it right on the 30. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return.
And the Texans will take over. Here's Nico Collins, and this offense getting set to go for another drive.
We're in the second quarter. He already has 2 touchdowns. We know how good he is. That's well documented. How do you contain him?
We know he's a nightmare. So in this situation, I would go ahead and double him. Maybe even have a third person in the area and trying to dissuade them from throwing him the football. Make someone else beat me for a while because I don't know that their talents are his. Because when he gets his hands on the ball, he breaks down my entire D. Someone else, they may not make the same type of a play.
Well, we know his talents are very good. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or 2.
Pierce will try to pick it up.
And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
Another carry for Pierce. Trayvon Walker makes the tackle. The Texans at 13-1 now on the year. And they've been flawless these last couple months. Winners of 9 in a row.
And let's give them a ton of credit because in a league that's built on any given Sunday, any team can win. To run off this kind of a streak, this kind of a number, that's pretty darn impressive.
From the gun on third down, here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Texans take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Texans 28, Jaguars 7.
This taken in at the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Lawrence will throw.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's Nico Collins, and this offense getting set to go for another drive.
Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Looking to throw. Stroud.
Open man is Jordan, the tight end.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Stroud.
That's complete to Dell. These 2 teams getting a couple of late season tilts this year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in week 12. And it was the visiting Texans who came away with a victory. So they'll look to take the season's
touchdown.
Tank Dell.
29 yards.
And the Texans are able to add on to their first half lead.
I know a lot of people look at these games and think, all right, this thing's done. Let's have some sportsmanship. Let's not try and score. You should never do that in the NFL. I've seen big leads blown, and teams that look like they had a victory, all of a sudden we're going home with a loss.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the rout is on here in this first half.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Now Lawrence to throw on second down. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson.
And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, first and 10.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Take Dell
with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the rout is on here in this first half.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
On third down, here's Bigsby.
And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he's able to get it out of there. Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at their own 46.
Here's Stroud. Throw right side, taken in by Collins.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. On the ground with Bigsby to start the drive.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Here's Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
This one complete to Christian Kirk. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They go play action now. Lawrence. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
And he is going to have a Jags first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And Bigsby once more.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
From midfield now, Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
From the gun, Bigsby.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. 9 good yards there on the run, and now 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get this one complete to Atwell. And he will have a Jaguars first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. They'll run here with Hubbard.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now Lawrence.
They'll find Everett there, complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. From the right hash, this from 48. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Here's Nico Collins, and this offense getting set to go for another drive.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him any.
Touchdown, Houston!
Takedown, 72 yards. And the Texans just continue to roll.
This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Second down, here's a run with Bigsby.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
A gain of 31 yards. First down, Jaguars.
Here's a give to Bigsby.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Will Anderson
able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Throwing now is Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Down the right sideline. He may go. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. Now Stroud.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Tank Dell from 8 yards out. And the Texans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10.
At their own 23.
Bigsby with a carry to begin the series.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Christian Watson.
72 yards.
And the Jaguars are able to claw one back.
Extra point splits the uprights, so they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago.
I would describe the way that he's played today as mature. He's already moved on mentally from that incompletion, and he's more than ready to throw his next pass downfield.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. 1st and 10, it's Pierce.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
They go again with Pierce.
And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 42. The offense on 3rd down can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Going for it with Pierce. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Pierce takes it straight ahead, and he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Stroud sets up the play action. This is caught. Touchdown! Nico Collins.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Texans extend their fourth quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. Taken from just outside the 30. It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give them 5 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's Nico Collins, and this offense getting set to go for another drive.
What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdowns.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way.
Stroud to throw it.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Stroud on 3rd down now. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. The throwing again is Stroud.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
A good effort there, 9 yards, but it's going to leave them looking at a 4th and 1.
Cameron Dicker on for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that will extend their lead even further.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive, because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game. But to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10.
At their own 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
And the Jaguar first down.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Christian Harris on the coverage.
Now Lawrence.
And that's caught at the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
They'll find a man over the middle, Tutu Atwell.
They'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 18-yard line.
They'll run with Hubbard.
They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, now Lawrence.
And this is going to be incomplete. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here's Nico Collins, and this offense getting set to go for another drive.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting him, that's where it really becomes fun, because let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. 2nd and 9.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back.
Now 2nd and 9.
They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
77 yards rushing for him now to this point. 3rd down and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
And they'll go right back to Pierce.
And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A run for Pierce out of the gun. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
It's now second and 6.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Texans, it's another win for them, and you wonder if they want a redo on that one.